And there's also that question that's been doing the rounds. What made the floods there in Texas so deadly after all? What was the point of origin? How potent were they? Most importantly, were they preventable? To begin with, these are no ordinary floods, by the way. Flash floods taking the danger levels many notches higher. Just for context here, flash flooding happens when rain falls fast in a short period of time. So fast that the underlying ground fails to cope with this or drain it away fast enough. But what are the signs? Roads turn into rivers, buildings flooded just about entirely, cars, even people getting swept away. The downpour right at the head of the river water, causing it to swell up within minutes and start flowing at a fast pace. The entire event happens so fast that it usually leaves with less scope for advanced warning.
Flash flooding can happen very quickly. Many times survivors talk about how quickly the water rose. And we see from the observations along the Guadalupe River that this river, which is typically moving very slowly and might only be 3 feet in its water level at a particular location, rose quickly within an hour to a raging torrent of 30 feet of water that was 30 feet high. And that just well outside of its typical banks. That shows how quickly a life-threatening situation like this can escalate, and why it's so important to take immediate action when flash flood warnings are issued.
In Texas specifically, part of the cause behind the flash flooding being attributed to record rainfall in a particularly vulnerable area of the state, especially the Texas Hill Country, also known as the Flash Flood Alley. Thin soil, steep cliffs, narrow creeks, making it especially vulnerable to sudden intense flooding. What's more, warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico rises over the cliffs and hills, which then cools and condenses into heavy rainfall. But then again, what causes these severe floods? A combination of atmospheric conditions that lead to heavy rain or the rapid melting of snow and ice. The geography of an area also making an area more likely to flood, especially if they are located near narrow and steep rivers and city areas. Are there any ways to stay safe from flash floods? Most definitely. Like early planning and evacuation, going to the rooftop of the building if possible, avoiding attic, and strategies to prevent drowning can be key to help keep yourself safe. Remember, when it comes to natural disasters, preparedness can go a long way in ensuring that major tragedies are averted.